it really is hard to give everyone a satisfying conclusion, and I think James Gunn did it.
Yes,
he did do it.
He did it.
Yeah, he really did it.
He is him. He cooked.
What's going on, guys? It's the What Do You Think crew, and we're back for our spoiler discussion of Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3. It's me, Omi. What's going on, guys?
I'm Alvin.
It's me, Amir, guys. And if you guys are new to our channel, we recently hit 1,000 subscribers. That is a huge milestone for us. And our next goal is to hit 10,000. So if you guys like our content or like our dynamic, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And just keep the notifications on because we're going to have a lot more stuff coming. Thanks for all the support, guys. We're very, very grateful for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, so if you haven't had a chance to check out our spoiler-free discussion, go ahead and check that out. But this year, we're going to be talking about the meat and potatoes of Guardians of the Galaxy. All the feels. Yeah. All the feels, all the emotions, all the action. Alvin, you alluded to something in the spoiler-free discussion that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
What was it that you wanted to talk about for this spoiler discussion?
So, no one dies.
No one dies. No one dies.
Yeah. So, Aunt May dies, right?
That's our new shirt. That's our new shirt. That's
throwback.
Instead of Aunt May dying, no one dies.
No one dies.
No one dies.
No one dies.
But so that's what we're gonna talk about. That no one actually dies. And Alvin, you had a good point that you said it's almost harder to get a satisfying conclusion than to kill a character off.
Yes,
that's true. And that's crazy. I didn't think of that because when I saw it, I was like, oh, part of me feels like, oh, they should have had at least one person die to get the stakes, but it really is hard to give everyone a satisfying conclusion, and I think James Gunn did it.
Yes,
he did do it.
He did it.
Yeah, he really did it.
He is him. He cooked.
He did. We let him cook, and he cooked. He cooked for us, and he cooked us a damn good meal. Because we almost didn't get this movie. He was fired from this movie a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was from Guardians 3 that he was fired and they brought him back.
Really? That happened?
Yeah, it was with the pedophile shit. Oh, yeah. Fuck this guy. Yeah. So I'm so happy we got him back. This movie is amazing.
Yep. Yes.
And like you said, there are no deaths in the movie. And when I first heard that, like if I didn't watch it and I heard that, I would like, man, that's so disappointing. What a cop-out. Yeah. But like you said, they do such a great job. I think everyone has a great arc.
Yeah.
I think probably the weakest of all the Guardians, unfortunately, is probably Gamora.
Oh.
Well, Groot's just there for action, so I don't really count as a character. By default, it was Groot because he's not much.
Yeah.
I actually did love his line at the end, and did you hear James Gunn
you know the interpretation of
that?
Yeah,
that's
brilliant.
Oh my
That is brilliant.
So if you guys remember when we hear Groot say, I love you guys, James Gunn said, that is us, the audience, finally being part of the family and understanding what he said. And I'm like, God damn.
And the ending when Gamora realizes she can understand Groot.
That was great.
I was like, oh, that was so good. She's turning back into her older self.
That was good. Like, God damn, James Gunn's a good writer. He's a good writer.
Who knew?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that. But it makes me want to see all his other projects like Peacemaker. But first thing, do you want to talk about Adam Warlock? We didn't go too much into Adam. Yeah. So, Alvin, what are your thoughts?
I liked him. He was good comedic relief. Will Poulter, I'm really just glad. Like, I think Will Poulter's performance was really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for what he was given.
Yeah, I thought his comedic timing was great.
Yeah, especially because from like We're the Millers and all that.
Yeah, he's a comedic actor. He's a comedic actor at the end of the day. I was just telling Amir and Alvin, for me, I feel like there were parts in that didn't work and there were parts that I actually really loved. I loved his the fact he became a guardian at the end of the movie. I thought that was great. And I liked that he him and his mom were essentially fighting to get Rocket so that the High Evolutionary wouldn't wipe away their entire species. And I thought that was great motivation to show how cold-hearted the High Evolutionary is to his own fucking children. Practically. His own children. It's like, you guys aren't performing to my... they weren't performing to my standards, so I'm just going to wipe you guys out and just make a new one. I thought that was really dark. Yeah, I liked Adam Warlock. I thought he was funny. I think motivation-wise, like... I think they were just trapped in, like, since they set him up, they had to eventually use him.
It definitely...
Warlock.
Yeah.
Warlock, I don't think he naturally fits the story.
Yeah.
I think it's very much, like, a side attraction, and like we alluded to earlier, I thought the movie's too long. It is. And it could have probably been fixed if they just didn't have him in it.
I think another thing, this movie has a ton of death fake-outs. There's, like, 2 Adam Warlock death fake-outs.
Oh, yeah.
Stabbed him.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's Rocket, there's
Quill,
and
then there's Drax.
So it's
Drax got shot. Also, almost Nebula too, because I thought she was gonna blow up on the ship.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of them really feel unearned. Like I thought the Peter Quill one was actually very well done.
I thought he was gonna die
because you see the bloated fat face. I'm like, oh whoa, they actually did it.
Yeah, exactly. I wished at that point they kind of after that they gave him his comic accurate mask. but then he didn't have a mask.
Oh yeah, he never wore the mask. We noticed that. Like, that was kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why they didn't do that. See, for me though, since I saw him,
really too expensive.
Yeah.
Or did just Chris Pratt?
You pay for his face.
You pay for his face.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's true.
I was telling Amir, for me, the reason why that Chris Pratt fake out death didn't work was I saw him in an interview when he was talking, I think, to Fallon or Kimmel, and he said, "Oh, the only way I'll return to Star-Lord is if the story makes sense." So when I heard that means I didn't think he was gonna die. So when I saw him out in space, I knew Adam Warlock was gonna save him because.
Well, it's an exterior.
Yeah, that's on you, bro.
Well, yeah.
Well,
that's
yeah.
on you, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. But no, that was good. I thought he was good. What do you guys think of Drax? Of the line of "You're not meant to be a destroyer, you're meant to be a dad," and that was good. Shout out to Ramadan. He said that scene broke him, and that line was good. It was bars.
I really liked how when Mantis and Nebula were discussing how stupid he was, Drax was like, "You guys think I'm stupid," and then Nebula Mantis did her power, and then he forgot it. And then he went back to being regular Drax.
That was sad.
It was so sad. That was that was a really well done scene.
That was really sad. That was really sad. It's like a child seeing their parents argue and say, just trying not to remember what happened here.
And another really good Drax scene is when Nebula was like, "You can speak their language. Why didn't you tell
never
me?"
asked.
You
That
never
worked
asked.
perfectly for her arc. That's so good.
Yeah.
I want to say, I think Nebula honestly might be the most dynamic character in the entire trilogy.
She has the most change. She had the most change for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she went from a villain working for Thanos and Ronan, hating her sister, and becoming almost like a leader of the she was like the pseudo captain until they give it to Rocket. But she did a great job as I thought Nebula was fucking great. Yeah. Was there
we need to talk about the Critter Squad too.
Yeah.
So we got 4 critters. We got Rocket, we have Lila, Floor, and Teefs.
Teefs.
Yeah.
Because he has teeths.
Yeah.
So they were good. Did you guys that was the darkest probably scene of the movie. Did that work for you guys? All the
flashbacks worked so well.
Yep. It was really good.
I think they could have placed them in a better way.
I agree.
Or like even I would have loved to see just more of the High Evolutionary, because all of that flashbacks were really good.
Yeah.
And they developed the Critter Squad. I think if they just developed the villain a bit more, it would have kind of been a great way to kind of see where he was at the beginning and now where it's like this maniacal villain would have been a little bit smoother. But the critters, man, they give you all the feels.
Yeah.
They're great. They're really good. Just seeing it's Lila.
Lila the otter.
Yeah, the otter. Seeing her having robot arms the first time, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's dark. It gave me Toy Story 1 vibes. I don't know if you guys are
I saw that.
It was damn.
Yeah, spider legs with floor and the wheels.
And her mouth was became
she had her thing over her mouth.
Yeah. It was
very sad.
Yeah. Sad but very, very effective. And I think they did a great job humanizing Rocket. Because I always thought Rocket, at least he was always my favorite member of the Guardians. And this movie, you see another level of humanity that you never really get to see in the previous movie. So Bradley Cooper really came to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It really does a great job. Not only now it influences when you go back and watch the other movies. So everything that he's experienced, and he's having this mask.
Yeah.
It really makes it even that much sadder.
Yeah.
Like, man, he's like this goofball.
Softy. Yeah. Like, he's a really soft personality. He has to put this hard exterior because he was just hurt so much as a kid.
Yeah.
And sad.
As a baby.
It's really sad.
The biggest thing was his first words were hurts.
Yeah. That was brutal.
Yeah.
That was sad. That was really sad.
And then
that was when they pulled his cap off.
Yeah, that was so sad. Like, that whole thing just kind of...
It was dark.
Yeah, it was really dark. I don't know if I would have cried or whatever, but it does tug at the heartstrings a lot. I think
does.
If I do rewatch it, I might shed some tears or whatever.
Speaking on the emotion, what was the most emotional scene for you guys? Because you gave us that was one Aaron. For you,
what I was saying was so good about this movie is all of us had different most emotional scenes. Like for me, it wasn't the Rocket or Quill. It was actually
Fraglin.
Definitely not Kraglin. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. I cry. But no, it was with Mantis and Drax.
At the end.
Yes. They said goodbye.
Dude, there's so many good points of this movie.
Yeah. I'm like, man, that gave me goosebumps. Like, I can do that now.
When he's crying and he does that.
Yeah, she's like, no, Drax, you can't come with me. That's the reason why I'm leaving. Because I'm just going to be doing this again.
It was like Dan Merle said, she's taking her own advice that she was giving Peter. And I was like, exactly. That was really...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
I love this movie.
There are satisfying, I think, endings for like every single character.
Yeah.
It's top tier. It's
legitimately.
It's a top tier movie. It's good. Like
not a good it's a good Marvel movie, but also a good movie.
It's a good film. It's film. I know for me, I was telling them
I don't like that terminology, but yeah.
It's good. I mean, he did a good job writing and directing it.
Well, I'm a film major.
No, he's not a cinema major. He's a film major.
Fuck you. Yeah,
I'm a movie major. Come on.
But
He had a picture major.
he has a Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3 poster, so I mean,
That is cinema.
fuck you.
Spider-Man 3, really.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
We're not getting into this right now. I'll say for me, I thought the most emotional scene, Rockies were really close to being the best, but for me, it was actually the ending between Gamora and Star-Lord. Because in my bingo card, I had that Rocket was gonna become a non-sentient raccoon, Drax was gonna die,
my call.
and I thought Gamora and Star-Lord were gonna get back together, but they made the ballsy choice to say no. This is a different Gamora. The old Gamora fell in love with you, but this is a different person. She has her own free will. She has her own choices to make. And when they were talking to each other, and what was it? They said, "I bet we were a lot of fun."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Star-Lord said, "We were."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting
that
chills right now.
Yeah, that to me, that was probably the closest I actually almost broke down in the movie. Cause like, man, that is really sad that this person sees a person he really loves, and it's like you can't have them because they're not. That's not them anymore.
Yeah, but
and that was just tragic.
I also love that if you love something,
respected it.
if you love something, let it go.
Yeah,
so she's clearly happier with the Ravagers than forcing her to be in love with him.
It was sad. That was really sad. That got me. That was the most emotional scene for me. What about for you, Alvin? What was
The purgatory scene when Rocket was like, when Lila was like,
the forever.
yeah, the beautiful forever sky, right?
Yeah.
And then Rocket's like, "Can I go?" And then she's like, "Not yet."
Yeah.
And I was like,
She's like, "Oh, of course you can. Of course you can."
yeah, of course you can, but not yet.
Yeah.
You still have
Yeah.
a purpose
that
here.
gave me chills.
Yeah.
I didn't even Deadpool 2.
It did. That's why when I saw, I was like,
Yeah.
it was like this is Deadpool.
great.
Deadpool 2 and Vanessa.
And at that point, I love the payoff at the very end when he became the leader of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Such good
It worked
writing.
because when you hear it, I feel like you're like, I don't know if I buy that.
Yeah.
But when you see it, like, okay,
Yes.
that makes so much sense. Like, the whole reason why he loved, they kept saying this a lot in the movies, like, I'm so happy for
Yeah.
friends. They said that
Yes.
like 7 times.
Yes.
And I'm like, all right, that's what they show so well in this whole trilogy is like, even if, you're not blood related, you can still find a family.
You pick your family.
Yeah. Literally, that's this line in the movie when when Gamora was like, "Why do you care so much about this raccoon? I'm your family," and then she's like, "He's my family."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's fucked.
So
And
good.
I didn't think about it, like, because in after Infinity War, Nebula and Rocket Raccoon are together for so long.
Yeah, 5
so that's
years.
why they care so much about each other. And like,
What were they in space?
They didn't get snapped.
yeah,
Everyone
so
else
they were
got snapped,
they were the
remember?
few surviving Guardians.
Drax and
No,
got snapped away?
Rocket
Nebula.
and Nebula are the surviving Guardians.
Yeah.
everyone else got snapped.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, I didn't remember that. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
Mantis,
fucked.
Drax, Gamora died. Quill got
Oh wow.
snapped.
So it really was
Yeah.
only
It
Rocket.
was just them two.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's why that relationship works so hard. Like, man,
Yeah.
I forgot, you guys spent 5 years together.
Yeah.
And that's why she got that awesome arm, which really allowed for some really great action
That was
sequences.
great. That was great.
Yeah.
That was really really good.
Oh, speaking of action, that one-shot hallway thing.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
just
I think that was a little
flying
overhyped for me because everyone's
Really?
like, "This is the
Spider-Man 2. They compared it to the train scene, and for me it was.
I didn't know. I'm not compared to that.
People compare it to the Spider-Man 2 train scene. They're like, oh, this is top tier Marvel action on the level of Spider-Man 2 train. And I didn't think it was like that. But it was overhyped.
Yeah,
it was
I'm-
great.
Yeah, I'm not going
Okay.
in comparing it to that. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, I just heard people say, like, oh, this is like a top 10 action sequences of all time, or like in
Not
the
all
MCU.
time, but I think in the MCU.
Yeah, I was like, it was cool. I thought it was serviceable. There were some other action sequences I like more, but
But you liked it a lot.
I liked it
yeah,
a
I
lot.
thought it was really cool. I'm really
well
just curious to see
shot.
how they actually executed it.
Same.
Yeah, I want to see, or where the invisible cuts.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
So,
that's the reason why I liked it, because once they were in the hallway, I knew it was gonna be a one shot, because like, there's no way they just cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do all these
Yeah.
cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like the new thing. Like we saw it in the Transformers trailer. At the end of it, they're doing that simulated one take.
Same with
One
D&D.
cut.
Yes.
D&D did it
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
Well, D&D I think was all CG, so
Yeah.
this was or there's some practical stuff in there
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
which I respect that one. But yeah, I'm very happy you guys. I know everyone loved that fight scene, so I'm very happy that they did. Like some people would even pay again just to watch that one scene.
Nah.
Also,
People-
speaking of the Purgatory,
Nah.
I wanted to go back to the Purgatory scene, actually. What I really loved about Rocket's character in this movie was when he actually saw all the baby raccoons.
At the end.
And at the end, and he popped them out, and he looked and said, like,
Raccoon.
Cordata, and then it says,
Raccoon.
genus raccoon or whatever, common name raccoon.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh, you just see all these baby raccoons. He was going to save them, and I was really very happy that he's like, I have
Save the other
to
ones.
save everybody.
Yeah.
Save everybody. And there was a really cool creature that Mantis saved at the end. What was his name?
Lambshank.
Lambshank.
Yeah.
I really
like comics as well, or that's just his name in the movie.
I think that's just his name is in the movie.
Oh, yeah, so he was cool.
I just
credits?
discussion like
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, it was just I really liked it when she saved him. And he's like, oh, he really polite said, oh, thank you. It was like, oh, he was a prisoner by the High Evolutionary, and just showed how fucked up he is. And
yeah, cause I was kind of disappointed in myself because I had the same reaction Mantis did, where she like, ugh.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh.
I told him like, no, this guy was a captive. He's like, he's
just a kid. I don't know, might just be a kid. Like it's so sad. And I was like, oh man. Yeah. So that was a telling moment. I was like, oh, we have to be better. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
She had the same reaction. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the thing behind you was scary.
Yeah, that was a funny joke.
Yeah. And just the jokes and the feels are all there. Like, man, this movie was great.
Anything else we need to discuss? You guys want to talk about the end credit scenes, or did you? I actually liked. I liked Star-Lord going back to see his grandpa. I thought that was great.
Such a satisfying arc.
It was because he literally left his family, and it's like how they said, "Oh,
he forgot about it." Like he's like, "Oh,
your grandpa lost his daughter, and then he just lost his grandson." So he was probably so emotional when he sees him, and they're playing that song, and they're like, "Man, this is such a." It was I don't know. It was in the feels, man. They really got me. It was good.
Yeah, also, I thought, just to go back to the Rocket thing, I also just really liked at the end when they paid it off, I was like, oh, I'm Rocket Raccoon. So he finally said the full name, which is cool. What did you guys think of the High Evolutionary? We didn't talk too much about it.
I thought it was great.
Did you like that he didn't die? So did you guys... No, he didn't. They saved him.
Well, no, they didn't save him. They were on the
they were holding his body.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
No, they
weren't.
weren't.
I didn't see him live.
I could 100% swear.
No, they left him. They left him there to die.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he left on the ship and he died.
Why aren't you killing him? Like, because we're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
They didn't say save him though. They just left him there.
I don't know. That's like a Batman Begins. Oh, I'm not killing you. It doesn't mean I don't save you. I could have swore.
I didn't think.
I think they saved. I saw it was I think Drax holding him over his shoulder.
I think that was just an animal.
No, it was purple. Trust.
I don't know.
Because that segment would have made sense.
It would stop him from doing it again.
Yeah.
No, because holding is everyone deserves a second chance. So
that was Adam Warlock.
Yeah, he's
obviously he's the villain.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
he's the antagonist.
So why would they have said? Think about it writing wise, right? Why would they have said, "Oh, you're not? Why aren't you gonna kill him? Because we're the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're not murderers." So I bet a lot.
They are murderers. They kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, they're the Guardians of the Galaxy, all right?
Yeah, they kill a lot of people.
Honestly, I can check it out right now. What you guys are talking, I could have swore he survived.
Yeah, go and look that up. I'm pretty sure he died. Cause if they didn't murder him, they would have left him. I'm pretty sure he was left on the ship.
They would have showed him in the end of the movie.
I think he was left on the ship that exploded.
It's still a Marvel movie.
What are they gonna do? Tell me the story they're gonna do for the High Evolutionary for the future.
Just because he doesn't die, he's a bad guy, but doesn't mean he has to die. Right? Why do you have to kill him?
Well, I mean, they kill a lot of people.
You can put them in prison.
He has gravity powers. This guy's strong as fuck. I think. Also, I think he died. I mean, they left him on the ship to explode. But go ahead and prove us wrong.
Well, I don't think he dies. I know he dies. He was left on.
This guy's trying to be. He was
left on the ship and it exploded.
That's what I just said.
They're carrying him though.
No,
they didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Dude, literally anyone can edit Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, but I think he died.
Let's see. Discovers he's attacked. Oh, I said left. I don't think he left him to perish.
Pretty did. I mean, why would they save a guy who literally did war crimes, bro?
So what happens to the High Evolutionary now?
I didn't see anything on there. Anyone could edit Wikipedia.
So he looked it up and he couldn't find it because we all believe he did.
I read it.
Fuck you.
Leaving the High Evolutionary on the ship to explode.
Yes.
I read the Wikipedia article.
Yes, we all believe he died.
Saw the purple. But maybe he died. Then honestly, that's bad on the Guardians.
They killed.
Why did they say that line then? What was the purpose of that line?
It's like Batman Begins.
Why are they killing Batman Begins?
They're not murderers. They just have to save him.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense for Batman.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm not gonna save you.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a cold line. That was a cold line. Yeah.
But anything else we need to discuss for this spoiler discussion? Do we hit everything we need to hit?
End credits.
End credits. I think
New Guardians team.
Yeah, the Guardians team was like, oh, for sure, this is you're not gonna have the same cast.
Mm-hmm.
They have like D tier characters. Like they got Kraglin.
Yeah.
They had Cosmo. Was it Cosmo? And then I don't know the little.
I was surprised that Jennifer Holland wasn't a Guardian.
Oh my god! When we're watching the movie,
bring that up. Don't bring that
when
up.
we're watching the movie, I'm like, I'm just watching. Almost like
he groans probably.
I think that's James Gunn's wife. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
No,
because probably groaned when she like did the mic thing and then.
She was good. When I realized, like, oh, I think that's the wife because all people were roasting her. roasting James Gunn that he put his wife, his brother, his best friend, his other best friend, and then also I didn't know that the High Evolutionary was in Peacemaker. So that's
but he's good, so who cares?
No, he was good, but I don't want to see any of these characters in the DCU. But that's
they're already in the DCU.
I'm saying the Star. I don't want to see Chris Pratt. I don't want.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to see.
Checkmate.
I don't want to see Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Nebula or Gamora.
Yeah, I don't want to see them as a Poison Ivy, Booster Gold.
Give other people a chance because
I agree.
they get Mantis made her career off this. Make someone else's career. Let them get a shot at the limelight. That's my thing.
Yeah.
That's my thing. But
is there anything else you want to get to?
End credits scene. We're talking about the end credits. So I'm actually. I kind of hope that they don't continue the Guardians series without James Gunn.
That's not gonna happen.
So we're gonna get Volume 4?
I don't know if they're gonna do a Volume 4, but I think they're probably just gonna sprinkle the Guardians in from.
So maybe like a cartoon, like appear again in the What If,
or no, maybe just like an Eternals, Miss Marvel, or
Secret Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think they're gonna give the Guardians
a break.
The movie franchise a break, but they'll still weave these characters into the franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this is such a great send off.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. What do you feel about it? Says the legendary Star-Lord will return.
I kind of it makes sense. It's Chris
Pratt. So is he gonna come back for? People are saying he might be in Secret Invasion. I think.
No way.
Which one takes place on Earth? Which one takes place on Earth?
The Skrull one.
What?
With Nick Fury?
Yeah.
They said the multiverse war.
They said since he's on Earth now, is Secret Invasion taking place on Earth? That's what I saw.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, they said since he's on Earth, he might be in either Secret Invasion. If it takes place on Earth. But because I don't think Secret Wars is taking place on Earth.
I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. That's what people were saying. He said, since he's on Earth, they're going to probably put him in another project.
Maybe.
No way.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
His arc, then.
I agree, but
yeah, that's why they said just let this rest for a bit. Like, you guys got the W. Like, you finally got the fans to like your movies again. Just take the W.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the next one is what, the Marvels?
Yeah,
that one looks pretty good.
I
like Ms. Marvel, Iman Vellani, right? Vellani.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah,
I think she's very good, and we're gonna have a review of that when it comes out.
Yeah.
Anything else before we close off this spoiler discussion?
I think that's it. Did you have anything else? You loved the movie.
Love the movie.
Did you love the Christmas special? I believe you did too.
What?
The Christmas special. I believe we were texting it. You said you loved the Christmas special.
The holiday special with Kevin Bacon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I had the text receipt. No, but he loved the Christmas special.
You guys,
I haven't
saw the. But how did you know Kevin Bacon was in it?
I saw the newspaper. They said Kevin Bacon was kidnapped. So I'm like, oh, context clues.
How'd you know it's for
a smart viewer?
Well, you're an MCU shill.
Yeah, I mean, he did like Ant-Man.
He did love Ant-Man. Quantumania. Sorry, Quantumania. So he makes fun of me for liking Zack Snyder. You love MCU.
Yours is different.
Yeah. We're still doing this?
Let us know what you guys think about it.
We're not the same there.
Let us know your thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We loved it. A lot of great scenes.
Yeah.
Definitely want to watch it again. Buy it on Blu-ray.
Yep.
Or
4K
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
AMC A-List for free.
A-List, yeah. We didn't pay to see it.
Yeah.
But have a great one, guys. It's been What Do You Think? It's me, Amir.
I'm Alvin.
And I'm Omid.
Have a great one, guys. See you next time.
Peace.